Hello everyone, I am Sidharth Ranjan and this is a joint work with Titus von der Malzberg. Today I'm going to talk about dependence length minimization in SOV languages, a bounded rationality view. We all know that languages that exhibit word order freedom, they can express an idea through varieties of ways. And among those, the speaker chooses just one at the time of articulation. Let's consider through an example. Sentence A represents, let's say, the sentence that was actually spoken by the speaker, and B, C, D, and many others, and they are the variants of the same sentence which express the same idea, but they were not chosen. So the question is, what makes the sentence A a most appropriate syntactic choice, while others are not preferred? Simultaneously, what are the cognitive factors that help decide which one is the most preferred syntactic choice? In this regard, a dependency and minimization principle has been well known to predict such ordering decisions across languages. And this principle suggests that you choose that sentence which minimizes the total dependency length. And the dependency length is defined as the distance between, in terms of number of words, between the syntactically related units in a sentence. However, the extent of dependency minimization in a given language is not well understood. And additionally, the cognitive mechanisms governing the minimization process is unclear. So in this work, we test a hypothesis that placing a short preverbal constituent, possibly the shortest, next to the verb is a better predictor of word ordering decision than the global minimization of dependency length in SOV languages. And we argue that this strategy of placing short constituents next to the verb reduces the dependency length of all other preverbal constituents concurrently, without the need to simulate through the entire search space in order to find the optimal solution. And in our case, the optimal solution would be a globally minimized dependency length. And this particular strategy, it comes under fast and frugal approach within the framework of bounded rationality in decision making. And this particular idea suggests that the humans choose a satisfying solution. That means satisfactory and sufficient solution, as opposed to an optimal solution. And in this case, humans would not prefer a globally minimized dependency because it's very expensive. One has to simulate through the entire search space. So in order to test this hypothesis, we make use of publicly available data set. We use universal dependency tree bank, and we test our hypothesis across 7 SOV languages. And towards testing our hypothesis, our first experiment simply does corpus analysis, where we study the distribution of constituent length at each positions. And we find that in general, across languages, the constituents which appear next to the verb are generally short across languages except Latin. And then we also study or compare the corpus sentences with the least effort strategy and random order. And we find that in general, as the number of sentences, preverbal constituents increases in the sentence, the least effort becomes a lower bound to the corpus sentence. So there is a minimization happening. However, it doesn't minimize beyond our least effort strategy, and that gives some kind of threshold which is complies with the boundary rationality assumptions in our work. And finally, we are test our hypothesis using a classification task. We have been code our reference sentences which originally appeared in the corpus as level 1, and the variant which were not articulated as level 0. And we argue that if least effort strategy is the reality, then assessing the constituent length next to the verb should be a strong determinant of if a sentence is a corpus sentence or it was if it's a variant sentence. And we find that yes, this particular predictor is a very strong predictor of word ordering decisions. And not just that, it also induces a significant increase in the classification accuracy beyond total dependency length across languages, as you can see through increasing classification accuracy. So this suggests that least effort strategy holds its independent implication or independent existence beyond total dependency minimization. Overall, our work suggests that speakers don't fully attempt to minimize total dependency length, and they decide word ordering decisions or constitutional ordering decisions by placing simply the shorted or short constituent next to the verb. And these cognitive pressures may stem from not just the memory load, but also from the availability of information, time pressure, and the communicative efficiency. As a part of future work, we would like to do a joint optimization where we compare various other theories that predict word ordering or constitutional ordering decisions and see how does that stand against our least effort strategy. And please join us for the Google Meet session by scanning this link. Thank you.